you know.
Damn.
Oh,
Wait, so
Get out of here, buddy.
what's going? All right, who wants to ask?
Shit, just do the interview.
Yo, I'm here, bro. We are.
Okay.
All right. Let's see. Which question do I want to start with? What separates your music from everyone else right now?
Well, I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you. I'm gonna tell you the truth. Nothing really separates my music from anyone else right now, but that's because I haven't been able to record. But I just think the thing, if I had to say something, I think it would be that I have a lot of way to use different vocal cadences, different flows. Like some people can only use one flow and one vocal cadence. They don't really know how to, do other things. So I think that's my trait.
Preach that, Mitchell. My bad.
Yeah.
All right, so if
I'll go.
oh, okay, my fault.
So, who do you think is a better rapper, you or Tay?
Bro, why are we still giving that motherfucker clout, bro?
Yo. Well, to be fair, he doesn't really have a platform on here, but I don't know much about it. What did that stem from? If you want to talk about it, it's up to you.
Yeah, I don't really care too much, but so basically, he's very disrespectful. I feel like, when someone dies, that's something that you don't really play around to, especially if you don't know the person. And he was just on his story talking about dead people and making fun of it. And I just, I don't want to hang around with people that don't actually understand what death is and how serious that is. And I told him I want to separate. I don't want to, be associated with them, just because, I mean, I want to be associated with people that, if I'm gonna make music with you, I want to know that I can actually fuck with you and I can ride with you. And I don't feel like I got that from Tay. So I respectfully, I said, hey, I don't want to associate no more, brother. I wish you luck.
So how serious is it between so if you guys see each other in real life, what's happening?
What's happening in real life? Well,
Yeah.
I'm definitely not fighting. I'm probably gonna post.
Oh.
That's just me. I don't fight.
We're going.
Give him a
I
personality,
don't want to
so you
get.
got nothing to lose. Yeah.
Anyway, next question though. So let's say you were to get signed to a. I know we asked you last interview. I asked you what record label you want to get signed to. What was it again?
Probably a field trip.
Yeah, you
Field
said
trip.
that. So what are you doing with your first million?
I'm putting it right. Well, first of all, I talked about this with a lot of my friends. The first thing I do when I sign a deal is I'm going. You know what the Go app is?
The shoes, like the shoes and stuff.
It's like the designer shit that you can buy designer from.
Yeah.
I told all my brothers, bro, I'm going on there and I'm buying my whole entire cart. That's the first thing I'm doing. It's kind of like I made it type of thing, you know what I mean? So that's what makes that so special. It's not really about the clothing. It's just about what came behind it.
What else would you do with the money?
Well, once I do that, I'm probably just gonna put it all back into the music, bro. I'm gonna work on getting working with producers, investing in the studios and all that. Then that's just what I'm gonna do, because at the end of the day, music's the only thing I really care about. So I mean, it's all going back to the music.
What's your 3 main long-term goals in 5 years? You know what I mean?
I would say, yeah, I get what you mean. I would say probably first thing I would say is I'd probably wanna create something original and iconic, something that people remember, how Cardi had his Whole Lot of Red. Next 5 years, I would say is having a family. That's something that I've always wanted, having a family. And then my third thing would probably be doing tours and performing in front of people, because at the end of the day, that's all I really want to do, is help people feel happy.
So I have this question right here. What are you planning on making an album in the next few months, or are you already working on one?
Yeah, I've been working on this album right now for like a year now. I'm a fast thinker, so like, I might have an idea, I do that idea, then I want to do another idea. So like that's why it takes so long for me to come out with new music, is because I be like I just have so many ideas that like I change courses all the time, and then now I feel like I finally found a course where I'm gonna stick to this one, and
Yep, yep.
I'm gonna I've already got a lot of things set up. It's really just recording the
Mhm.
rest of it and
Yeah.
promoting it, and then that's where it's gonna go. So
Do you have people promoting it, or do you do it yourself, or what? Like,
the album.
yeah.
Well, when the time comes, I'm obviously gonna do
What
that, and
happened to
then I'm gonna have.
Christmas? You don't have
No, it's
Hey,
fine.
Christmas Day.
Oh, oh.
You don't?
No, he said Christmas Day. He said
Hey,
Christmas Day.
chat.
Oh, that's what he
Is
said.
there any features on there?
Stay tuned, December 25th.
Yeah, I can explain that too. So basically, what happened was a lot of things happened behind the scenes, like not bad things, but just like other things that we wanted to do with the album, and we've had some. How do I say this? We had some achievements along the way that kind of
Mm.
wanted to push it back and see how farther we can push the creativeness on it. So I feel like it's gonna take longer for it to drop, but also at the same time, like, how do I put this? Like, I drop this little shit in between because like I don't even promote it, and the reason why I don't promote it is because I feel like this is the last stretch. Like, I'm just dropping for the people that really like ride with me, and the people that really want to see me do good, and that's why I don't promote it. I really drop it for exclusives, for just for them to hear, because this is like the last stretch. Like, when it's all over, when this album drops, I 100% believe in my whole heart that this is gonna be like the next step to something great. So like, there's not gonna be a little fan base like how it used to be, that just from like this city. It's gonna be way
Yeah.
further, and that's why I drop little things and don't even promote it, because that's just for my real fans. Because that's just how much I love the music. It's not to be rich or anything. That's what I thought it was at first, but it really changed to I just want to make music because that's what I love. That's what I've been doing for years, and I pretty much gave my soul to it. So you know what I mean.
All
I
right.
like that.
So
Yeah.
how do you know when a track is finished? Like whenever like you know what I mean?
I know when a track is finished because when you play it, it makes you feel something. Like, it makes you feel. I know when something's not finished, when I can't feel any emotion when the track is done.
Right, right.
Like, if I can't feel a feeling, and it just feels like soulless, like, you know how like how like everything kind of, like, you look at a piece of clothing at the store or something, and it looks exactly like something, so you don't even think of it. You just keep looking at other clothes. That's how I feel like music is becoming, because people just want to
Yeah.
punch punch in so quick, and just, there's nothing wrong with punching in, but just people want to make music that isn't creative and isn't doing something like having a meaning behind it. And I feel like the music that I'm making for this album and everything going forward is so, like, it's really has a meaning behind it, and everyone's gonna see that when the album drops.
Okay. Okay.
Who do you think is better, Mitch or Banging Reese?
I feel like
Oh
that's not.
yeah, yeah. I think I've heard Gangbang Reese saying that you're not top five best rapper instantly.
Well, I feel like the
Whoa, whoa,
thing with
whoa,
that
whoa.
is,
He
we're
also
totally
said he
different
also
musicians.
said
He has his own thing, I have my own thing, so I don't
yes,
feel
yes.
like that's fair
He
to.
also said, just to clarify, he said that he didn't think he was top five either, by the way. Like he wasn't replacing you or
And
anything.
and he
No,
thinks you're a
I,
good
I
rapper.
don't I
So.
don't take I don't take any hate from it. I think he's good at music. Everyone's entitled to their own opinion, so I don't really
Okay.
care.
Okay.
Okay, okay.
I have respect for him. I hope he has respect for me,
I
and that's
like
just
that.
how it is.
Yeah.
I
I
like
mean,
that. I got a question.
Go
So
ahead.
Mitch, what usually inspires your bars in your music?
Well, usually it's just how what's going on around me. If
Okay.
But other times it's just what I think sounds good, but mostly what it's been lately with just writing my lyrics because I don't really punch in. I really just write my lyrics now. So I would say what's going on around me, how I feel, and what motivates me really is what I put into my music.
I like that. I like that. Does anyone have any questions or
Yeah,
any
yeah.
other
I
questions?
have hold up. If you blew up tomorrow, what would change first?
You said what?
If you blew up tomorrow, what would change first?
I would say just trying to put a good message in the world, because like at the end of the day, you know, if I if anyone has a heart attack tomorrow, like there's a chance that it's just gonna be a black screen, like you don't know, like you don't know what's gonna happen. So I feel like I would inspire people, I would try to inspire people to live freely to how they want to. And I would make music that really motivates people to go do something productive and meaningful to be remembered.
Yep.
All right, I got one.
Okay.
What do you deal like? How do you deal with like self doubt or like create like if you like have creative
That's
block
a
or
good
like
one. That's a
writer's
good
block?
one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's an interesting one. I really think I put I put a lot of hope behind my music. So
Mm.
say exactly how what you said. Like
I'm
if I
on the
have
new
self
one.
doubt about something, I usually I usually think of it as I just think of it as a project that isn't gonna end well. So usually I just I leave those for
Mm.
open ideas. If I have a self doubt about a song in particular, I just leave it for as an unopened idea to go back to.
Yeah, you'll
If
go
I have
back to that
Yeah.
something.
later.
Carter, chill, chill, chill.
Okay, okay, okay.
He's wearing a 6'7" shirt.
Are you serious? Okay. Like, 'cause like corny shit. I don't say that shit again. But
All
anyways,
right.
do you know?
No.
I got one more question.
All right. Oh.
So, Mitch, what was the moment that you realized that rap could really be your career?
Well, I don't really think of myself as a rapper. I think of myself as an artist because
Mm-hmm.
I I want to have original thoughts. I want to because I think that original thoughts have become something that's not really prevalent anymore in the world. So
Carter.
I want to surround myself with people that want to have original thoughts, and I want to have original thoughts. So like I knew that being a musician was going to be in my career when I started I started really giving it everything that I had. Like I every time I think of doing something, it's always involving music. And when I always think deeply about life and all that, it always comes back to music. And I feel like it's just because that's what makes the world go round. Like when you there's a lot of people that in this world that like if music wasn't a thing, if the music artist that they love wasn't around when they felt some certain type of way, they might not be here because suicide is always a thing that gets to people. And I feel like one thing that helps take that away from the world is music because it makes you feel better about things. And I feel like if music wasn't here, uh everything would be in black and white. So I really appreciate the people that really created music, and I appreciate that idea so
Yep.
much that
Yep.
I
Yep.
want to be a part of it.
Yeah.
So
Uh,
when my fault, dude.
no, it's fine. I got like two more questions, but
All
you
right,
can
go
go
ahead.
ahead if you want.
All right, I'll go.
Okay.
So when you make music, is it like based around like what's going on around you, or is it more of like what comes to mind?
That's a good question. Um, yeah, really, it can be a mix of both. Like, I really have to go off of what I've been feeling like recently because I mean those are ideas that I haven't been able to get out yet. But really, it's really just about how I want my life and how my life is. and what I feel like, people at around my certain age group can relate to, and that's, living life how you want to and having fun, and just not being so serious all the time. Like, it's good, we're still young, we don't got to worry about half the things that other people that are older than us have to deal with. So I feel like my music going forward is really just about having fun and living how like you're supposed to. And that's just, hanging out, going out with your friends, going to parties, just living life to the fullest, because that's what life's all about at the end of the day for people like us. So it's
Right.
really just about how I'm living, like just, going out, having fun, all that. So that's just what this album is.
I like that. I like that.
Do you think the industry ignores real talent?
Uh oh, I think that's the best question.
Woo!
I
What?
would say I would say I feel like it feels like that sometimes. I mean, you can go on your TikTok feed, your Instagram feed, and you can see people that have the utmost talent, and they really care about the music, and they really put a feeling behind the music. And I feel like those people haven't got a chance, because I feel like the industry, the reason why people say music is dying is because the industry wants to push out things that are just not creative, and they just have been circulated for so long. They're trying to get juice out of the same ideas that have died so long ago. So I feel like, yeah, that's definitely a thing. I feel like they're scared to bring experiments to the rap industry in general, because I've seen that with a lot of underground artists that have so much talent, more talent than a lot of people, probably more than all of the mainstream, and they just haven't got a chance because I feel like the industry is scared to experiment and take chances, and I feel like we need to change that. So I feel like this new generation needs to really wake up to what the world is, and the world is unoriginal now, and I feel like we need to change that. Have a second renaissance, and keep developing. You know what I mean?
I think Shitty Pamper should come back.
All right, bro.
Oh, fuck nah. But anyways, I got another question. What's the big like for the rappers out there that's trying to like make it big and stuff? What's the biggest mistake that new rappers make?
I feel like it's seeing what you see in your favorite rapper and just trying to do that. Like no one wants to hear you try to impersonate Cardi or Yeet, or no one wants to hear you impersonate Lil Wayne or Lil Baby or Skrilla or any of them. Like, bro, like, people need to have original ideas, be inspired, but don't
Yeah,
go and try to do exactly what they're doing, because that only worked for them for a reason. That was their original thought, and that's why people like them.
yeah. Just be you, right? So it's like
Yeah, be you. Like, doesn't matter what you talking about. Just be you. If that's how you feel, that's how you feel. I respect it.
Final question, unless anybody else has one after though. But like, what's
yeah.
the next project? Or you said something about Kids Rule the World. Do you have like anything on that?
Yeah, I have a lot on that. I feel like especially with my stance on how I view religion and spirituality and all that. I feel like that's given me an opportunity to do more with music, and I feel like my my how I've been living and everything gives me a better chance to make something great with this album. And what I can say, what's going on with that right now, is it's going to be great, and it's going to be an album that people play when you're going out and having fun, play in the car at 3 a.m. when you're with your buddies. That's the music that's going to be coming out. And you know and my goal with this album is 10 years down the line, people are still playing this and calling it a classic. And when our friends and our people that are in our age group have kids, my goal is to have this album reach them and their kids and their parents played in the car and be like, this is a classic. You know what I mean? Like, that's what I'm going for. And moving forward, every album that I make is going to be like that. Everyone can go listen to SoundCloud exclusive. Thought I Was Trolling. It's just an EP that I released because people thought I was trolling, so I released it last minute.
That's
That's all.
Wow.
All right.
Yep.
Interview
Thank you,
really
Mitch.
gave me a
Alright,
tear in the
thank
eye,
you,
bro.
Mitch.
You a clown, I represent how I get down. I call out Jackson and bit walking, scare your bitch ass out of town. You ain't invited to this party, we just kick you to the street. We know you like all them hookers, catch